So good evening, everybody, and thank you again for joining us for another workshop. Charleen Gosling again, thank you so much for presenting again. She's going to be our guest speaker tonight, and the topic will be meditation, how meditation can reduce your stress and how you can unwind towards the end of the day. So Charleen will give us a little bit of information about that. So go ahead, Charleen.
Hi, everybody. This is a real important topic for me. As a yoga teacher, I've been teaching, I'm a certified yoga instructor, and I've been teaching yoga for many, many years. And I think that I have seen more positive changes and shifts in people's lives, their mental health, their emotional health through yoga and meditation than in any other form of what I practice and what I do for a living as a health coach. Powerful stuff. So I'm really happy that today we're talking about how meditation can help reduce stress. And it's a tool that we all have. Meditation is about choosing to be still. It's about using your breath as a focus to still your mind. And when you slow down your breath, you are instantly reducing anxiety and all of the high energy of stress from the day just with your breath. Meditation, especially long, deep breathing, which is your most basic breath meditation technique, within 3 minutes can completely change your central nervous system function from being really stressed and anxious and like, oh my God, and frustrated and just feeling like you're in a rush to being in your skin, just sort of settling down, taking a deep breath in, sitting down after all day of standing and walking and activity and working and doing. So it's really a wonderful tool to have in your toolbox as we continue to meet with all the challenges of being a human and getting through them all in the most positive, loving way. And that's what yoga is all about, and meditation. It's about self-awareness. It's about going to a really deep, quiet space inside of you that allows you to feel safe and allows you to be there and be still there, in there, present for however long you choose. And before we go into a meditation, I'm going to teach you guys how to do the long, deep breathing meditation, which is called in yoga, the breath awareness meditation. And this is probably the easiest meditation of all the meditation. There's so many types of meditations. There are meditations with mantras. Mantras is a sound, so like Om meditation. There's in Kundalini Yoga, there's Sat Nam, Hatha Yoga, Om. So lots of different sounds in some meditations, and for some people that's really helpful. The sound sort of overrides the thoughts. The other forms of meditation would be just being still and just noticing your thoughts and focusing on your breath. And to train someone to experience, because meditation is an experience. There's no real manual other than to teach you the different breath techniques and to set the mood. So I've set the mood in this room. I have my lamps on. I have my little yoga divider background, and it is in this room that I teach my meditations and my yoga through Zoom to my clients. And so I've dimmed the lights, even though it seems bright on that side, but the lights are dim here. I have meditation music going on. Sometimes I will light up an incense stick, or I'll light a candle, and I'll place my candle nearby. There's a meditation on just looking at the candle and breathing and sitting still and breathing in and out through the nose, just watching the flicker of light of the candle. And that sort of sends you into like a self-hypnosis state, just focusing. And that's what meditation is, focus. Tonight we're going to focus on breath. And that's the most common way to meditate. But before we go into our meditation experience for tonight, I want to tell you a little bit about meditation. You know, what is meditation? And I have so many books. This one is called Meditation, the Complete Guide. I have so many. I'm talking like about a little over 50 books of yoga and meditation, because that's my practice. And each one of them has a different perspective that I learn from. What I have discovered as a yoga teacher and practicing and teaching yoga for 20 years is that I've learned to cultivate my own practice. So I love that about yoga and meditation, because it's not religious. It's not about religion. It is very spiritual in that you get to go deep inside and be with yourself. That part of yourself that we may hide from others. You know, we have a lot of labels. We're the mother, we're the grandmother, we're the health coach, we're the worker, we're the husband, we're the wife. There's so many roles that we play, and each role has a different little bit of a personality. They all have to perform different tasks. And in meditation, you just get to be by yourself, with yourself. No one's watching. No one cares what you're thinking about. You don't have to perform. You don't have to be good. You don't have to be bad. You don't have to be anything. You can just be with yourself. And for a lot of people, that's a whole new experience, especially if you don't have a lot of privacy in your home, where you can be alone, where you don't set alone time aside or schedule it in your day so that you can be in that quiet space with yourself. And maybe you were not allowed to really explore and be yourself. That wasn't approved by in your family or in your tribe or your community. You just have to be like everybody else in that tribe and community to fit in. Meditation is a way of putting all that to the side and just allowing yourself to be you and embracing all that you are, no matter what anybody thinks does. Doesn't really matter. It's just you, your essence, who you are. So the more you practice meditating, not only are you practicing how to focus, how to train your mind to focus and to still yourself, to be still. You're also training yourself to choose to do that. And that's what it's called, to be in the now. When they say, be in the now and be present, what does that mean? That means that no matter what's going on around me, I can decide to just sit here and close my eyes and breathe and let go of the day and just be still and just breathe. I don't have to do anything. I don't have to think. I don't have to solve a problem. None of that. I can just be still. That's what that means, being in the now. Your thoughts will always come and go. Your brain is a computer. Your brain is not a personality or an entity or above you. Your brain is a computer, and the brain was given to the human body to problem solve, to learn, to memorize, to learn, to survive, to problem solve, to interact with others, to socialize. That's all the brain is. It's a mass of information that you have input like a computer, that you have input into your hardware and is available to you when a situation comes and you think, oh, I know what to do about that. There's a fire. Let's go get some water. Let's throw some water on there. It's just a computer that allows you to be a human. But it's not who you really are. It's not your essence. Your computer brain is very influenced by outside sources, by the media, by the news, by someone that you really love and trust, their opinion of you, what they think and say to you that they think you are, and you accept it as that must be my truth. It could be from your teachers when you were young, from your parents. And this computer often will throw us off because it will say, well, you're not that. You know, remember, we were always told that you're this or you're that. And that's who we are. And so the peril of this humanness is that we believe our computer to be who we are. And it's just a computer brain full of information and memory, problem solving. That's it. If you really want to find out the beauty of you, of who you really are inside, the one that was never schooled or disciplined, the one that was never hurt, the one that was never damaged, the one that doesn't have trauma or fear, then you may want to consider choosing to meditate every day and learning about yourself, getting to know who you really are. And it's a feeling, that knowing. You know how sometimes we go to some place and we stand in some place and we think, God, it feels so familiar here. It's like I've been here before. Or when you meet somebody and you think, don't I know you from somewhere? You feel so familiar. Seems like I've known you. And that's how it is when you start to discover yourself through meditation, is this sense, this feeling like, oh, there I am. And it may be very different, your true self, to the personality that you created to survive till now. Very different. But I can assure you one thing, that I know that we were all born good. We were all born beautiful and wonderful, that the essence and spirit of who we are is perfect, beautiful, loving and kind and compassionate. And if we could just get to that part of us and bring that to the forefront into our daily lives every day through practicing, through meditation practice, you will be a change. And everybody around you will notice. They're like, what happened to you? Are you like in love or something? Radiating? Like, no, I'm just sort of allowing myself to be
No,
myself.
no específicamente, pero sí les gusta cuando tiene un carro. les
So,
gusta-
with that said, I'm now going to teach you a long, deep breathing meditation that we will do together. And we're going to do this meditation for 5 minutes. 5 minutes. Long, deep breathing is a classic breath technique in meditation. It's the simplest of all the breaths and is often taught for people beginning, wanting to learn how to meditate. Long, deep breathing. If you can re-educate your body to do long, deep breathing, your health will improve in many ways. You will feel relaxed and calm. Your magnetic field, we all have this electromagnetic field that surrounds us, and that's not yogic talk, that's scientific physics talk. We all have this electromagnetic field because we are all energy beings. We live in a universe that moves, the solar system moves, and the earth moves through energy, the same energy as the electricity that we pull from the solar system to have light and electricity on earth. We're the same, we're energy beings. Your magnetic field will be revitalized, making you less liable to fall victim to accidents, sickness, and negativity. That's huge. That's huge. A lot of times we're in survival mode. We're worried about what's going to happen next and how we're going to make it. And in that place, we're wide open for negativity and fear and choosing from fear. And so your central nervous system is always hyped up and on alert. There's no calm there at all. But even in the midst of chaos and diversity and trauma, you can choose to sit still, to close your eyes, and to inhale and exhale through the nose. Quieten yourself down, being still, and shut out the chaos that surrounds us. Even for 2, 3, 5 minutes. Just 3 minutes of long, deep breathing in meditation can completely shift your central nervous system. You can go from freaking out to feeling completely safe and calm and at peace, just in 3 minutes with your breath. So what I'd like you to do now, if at all possible, and you probably just got home, the kids and everybody around, it may be really noisy in your space. There's any way that you can take the next 5 minutes to go somewhere in the bathroom, the backyard, the front yard, somewhere where you can be still, be quiet. If you're using your phone, then you'll have the experience of meditation. And meditation is an experience. It's not a knowledge brain thing that you have to memorize. So what I always ask my students to do when we come to the time for meditation after our yoga set is to sit down in a chair. And to sit down, you don't have to be cross-legged, you can just be sitting in a chair. It's preferable to sit down in a chair and have your spine in good alignment, sitting in good posture, than to be laying down. Often people are so tired at the end of the day, if you do this breath laying down, you'll fall asleep within minutes, which is a good thing, but it may not be time to fall asleep. You still have to do things tonight before you go to bed. This is just a timeout, a 5-minute timeout for the brain, for the central nervous system to come down to a calm place, for the emotional body to be in a peaceful state. And all of that relaxes all the muscles in your body and allows you to enter into your evening in a calm place with relaxation. You can enjoy coming home, being home, and separating the day of activity with now it's time to relax up until bedtime. It's our relaxation calm time. Just 5 minutes. When you come out of your meditative state, back to doing dinner, back to bathing the kids, or you bathing yourself. But you're coming back to the family in a whole different frame of mind. And so with that said, I'm inviting you all to sit nice and tall and straight. I'm not leaning back. I'm sitting away from the back of the chair. It's important for the spine to be straight. That energy of the central nervous system is the spinal cord. And when there's slumping or you're laying down, it blocks the energy of the spinal cord. And we don't want that. We want to give our spinal cord, our central nervous system, a much needed break from the day of activity. Quicker, sooner than later. Nice and tall and straight. Hands are on your knees or your thighs. You can, this is a common position. Some people, the yogis, will connect their thumb and index finger together. And this is called Gyan Mudra. Mudra means hand positions. Some meditations, we have our hands on our heart. Some meditations, we have our fingers on our temples if we're wanting to quiet a bipolar mind, or if we're wanting to address addictions that are wanting to lure us back to addictions. There's all kinds of mudras and hand positions. But for today, we're just going to place our hands on our knees and we're going to close our eyes. And before I direct your breath, you're just going to be here for a minute, just feeling how it feels to be still today. Big breath in through the nose and out through the mouth. Let's do that breath again. Inhale through the nose, out through the mouth. Let's do that one more time, letting go of the day. Inhale through the nose, out through the mouth. Now just let yourself be still. You might find this hard to do in the beginning. You may be twitching, your shoulders twitching, your eyes starts to itch. Your nose starts to itch. Just notice how all these nerve endings are reacting to being still. Give yourself permission to be still for just a couple more minutes. This is a timeout. A time to separate the day from our nighttime. Notice how your chest feels when you breathe in and out. And now I want to guide you through your breath. I want you to inhale to the count of 4. And as you inhale through the nose, the breath is going to be only through the nose as we inhale and exhale. And as you inhale through the nose, I want you to think of your lungs as a pitcher, an empty pitcher, and breath is water. And we're going to fill up this pitcher with water as you breathe in through the nose. So every inhalation, you're filling up with water, filling the lungs with air, all the way to the top. You don't want the water to spill over or spill out, so you're going to stop at the top of the pitcher. And then we're going to pour this water out with your exhalation. So you're going to slowly pour this water out as you exhale out, as long as it takes to pour all the water out of your pitcher or the air out of your lungs. Now, what this feels like if we were to measure it in numbers, so we're going to inhale to the count of 4, and this would look like this: 1, 2, 3, 4. And each time you're sipping in, you're inhaling more air. Now you have filled up to the top of the pitcher. You can't take another breath in. You're going to pause there, stop filling up. Now it's time to pour that water out. You're going to exhale out slowly through the nose to the count of 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And as you exhale, you're squeezing the air out of the lungs, just like if you were pouring water out of the pitcher. Squeezing the air out of the lungs, which means that your stomach goes back in towards the spine when you exhale. When you inhale, you're filling up, the stomach puffs out like you're blowing air into a balloon. Now let's try that together. Close your eyes. And let's begin to breathe into the count of 4. I'll count for you. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Pause. Slowly exhale. Squeeze all the air out of your lungs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Pause. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Pause. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Pause. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Pause. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Pause. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Pause. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Pause. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Pause. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Pause. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Pause. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Pause. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Continue this breath, counting 4 to fill up, 8 to exhale. Now just breathe in and out of your nose without counting.
Now to slowly come back to the room. Rub your hands together. Cup your eyes lightly, exposing the nose. And do about 3 more breaths here, long, deep breath. Keep your eyes closed and cup your ears. Feel the warmth of your hands going into your ear canal. Keep your eyes closed and place your hands on your chest, on your heart center. And acknowledge yourself. Tell yourself, good job today. You showed up for life and you did the best you could. And slowly, when you're ready, open your eyes, allow yourself to come back to your world. Move your shoulders, up your shoulders, roll them back. Move your head in a circle towards the right, just letting go of the tension of the day.
And just notice how different you feel than when we started this workshop. It doesn't take long to completely calm your central nervous system and yourself down. Quiet the mind, quiet yourself. Let go of the day. And appreciate yourself for today. We often wait for praises from our bosses or coworkers or our partners, husbands, wives. And we often don't get that. But you can do that for yourself. You can say, good job today. When that happened, you didn't freak out and punch somebody. Good job. You didn't yell at anybody. Good job. You stayed calm. Good job. Acknowledge all those triumphs at the end of your meditation. All those victories that you had today. And that's meditation. Use your breath. 4 counts in, pause. 8 counts out, breathing in and out through your nose for at least 3 to 5 minutes. And that's meditation. That's our class and our workshop for today. I hope this tool will be something that you'll remember when you're in a time of crisis, when you're really upset, angry, frustrated. You can remove yourself from any situation for just 3 minutes. Be by yourself and do this breath. And then come back to your life in a state of calm where you can choose better. Not react to life, but choose how you want to act. Act is different from reacting. I hope this was helpful to all of you. We are now finished with our meditation for tonight.
Thank you so much, Charlene. I feel really relaxed, to be honest. I'm surprised right now.
Oh,
Pretty amazing. I couldn't keep up with how many times you did it, but I think that's just the way you just got to practice and dive in, right?
exactly. So when you start, you may get frustrated because you think, how come I can't exhale out to 8? I'm exhaling to 5. And it's because we're used to a fast life where we're needing to pick up the pace. Come on, we got to get to work. We got to fight traffic. We got to get the dinner. We got to do this. We got to do that. We have deadlines, and we're always in this high frequency speed and energy. And it's when you really notice it when you allow yourself a 5-minute break of silence. Just sit still and breathe.
Yeah, I think that was the hardest part. I was like, okay, I'm trying to, but then I'm like, oh, I don't know, just thinking about work. I'm at work right now, so that was a little difficult.
Did it because your thoughts will never stop.
Yeah,
So
that's true.
they never do. What I have found over the years of teaching and meditating, that it's taken me all this time, and I'm talking like 25 years, to within about 2 minutes, I get into this space where I literally feel like I'm in space, like I'm in this space, and it's just space. There's no lights, there's no nothing. It's just this big space, and that's the goal. But it's taken me this many years to get to that place. If I allowed myself to stay longer, it's so quiet there in that place, whatever that place is in my brain. It's just quiet, and it's so nice.
I bet.
Of course, my brain will say, okay, I think it's been more than 5 minutes. Let's, and then you come out of it. But the more you practice, start with 3 minutes, move up to 5, and just practice it every day. And you'll get to the place where you can't wait to have those 3 minutes to yourself.
That sounds, I'm gonna try to make that a goal for myself. And I hope that, other people that are listening are also gonna, try to take some time for yourself, because like you said, we're living in a world where everything is so fast tracked that we lose track of even thinking about ourselves. We're too worrying about everybody else, and then you don't focus on yourself. And then I think that is one of the most important things that people just forget, to think about themselves and, care for themselves first.
And have quiet time. Just
Yeah.
like we tell kids to go have quiet time when they're acting up, we send them to the corner and say, time out, go to the corner and have quiet time. We need quiet time.
Yeah. Yeah,
We need to recharge.
exactly. You're right.
We are people that have all these stress related diseases and heart attacks and strokes and high blood pressure, is all because we don't give ourselves any space for quiet time. None, not even 3 minutes. Which
I'm
is
gonna
why
make that a goal.
I think people spend so much time in the bathroom, because it's the only space they have to be alone.
That makes sense. Yeah.
Out of the bathroom and
Yeah, they're like, it's my time.
okay, I'm coming out now.
Yeah.
It's the space to be alone. We never have alone time.
Yeah, you're right. Well, thank you again, Charlene. I really appreciate it. So you guys, next Thursday, we have another Money Matters workshop. Brian will be talking about surviving the holiday season, preparing for Christmas shopping and how to, minimize your spending or budget your spending. So it'll be a good topic to come by and listen to next week. And then also, I just wanted to let you guys know that Family Promise is providing BHC residents the opportunity to set up an appointment to come in if you have not applied for your rental assistance or need housing is key rental assistance. Please give us a call and we can schedule an appointment for you guys to come in on Saturday. We're kind of booked for Saturday, but you guys can always give me a call. I'm available either by phone or in person. I can assist you guys in processing your application. And if your neighbors don't know about it, please tell them as well, because they're handing out that money like it's nothing right now. And they have, I think, like over $2 billion that they're trying to get rid of. And, they have a lot of money left over. So take advantage of the opportunity right now and try to apply for future rental assistance if you could. All right, you guys have a wonderful evening. And thank you again for joining us tonight. Bye, Charlene.
Okay.
Bye.
Thank you.